Oh god, Mr. Chopper, can you start that video? Transformers Rise of the Beast is a must-see movie of 2023. I just got done watching the movie, and it is fantastic. It is hands down the best Transformers film throughout the entire series, and it's even better than the one that came out in 2007. It is the best. It's only second to the 1987 or 6 movie from the G1. Literally, it is. It is. I had my doubts in the film. Personally, did not like the first trailer. When Steven Jr. said it's gonna be about Black and Latino culture, what you talking about? It's a Transformers film. I came here for Transformers, but the man delivered. He delivered more than he delivered. He has delivered. I can't. It's a different breed, man. This is, if you're a Transformers fan, not Transformers fan, this is a must-see film immediately. Oh my goodness! Oh boy, this movie. It's fucking. I saw some of the spoilers and but seeing the movie, everything in context, the movie's amazing. Easily the best of any live action, and it's only second to the G1 film. It's amazing. It really is. But it'll be spoilers. Going ahead raw, untamed. Just got done seeing the movie, and to start off with the movie, we got a backstory. They refer to Unicron as a god. It's a nitpick thing, but that's not how you describe a Unicron. Not too far off though, but overall starts off on the. Now it's never addressed if the Maximals are from the future or not. It's slightly implied that Optimus Prime was named after Optimus Prime, but it's never said that he's from the future or not. The transport key is implied that, hey, it transports people between time and between space, time, and everything in between. So it could be the case the Maximus is from the future, or Unicron have gotten close to Cybertron, or the Cybertrons have sped up their race and everything else, or not. It could be. They could be from the future. They could not be. Who knows? Who knows? It's never addressed. Overall, Scourge shows up. But he shows up by himself. What is Biotrap and Nightbird come from? Who knows? But on a Beast planet, he's there. The Scorponite drones show up, and 8-Link is there. Now, 8-Link, for those who don't know, is a BotCon exclusive repaint of the Transmitter Optimus Primal, the second one, where he's all big and he transforms into a car and everything. Yeah, that one from Beast Wars. It's a repaint of him. It was a BotCon exclusive. They called him 8-Link. I can't remember his backstory, but I'm glad that Mr. Jr. here was able to make him into a character. And he's and he tells Optimus Prime, "It's your turn to lead." No, I'll stop Scourge right here, right now. I'll end it here. You gotta get away. You gotta protect the key. It's about the key. We cannot let Unicron destroy any more planets. You're gonna starve. The Maximus goes off. 8-Link get himself killed. Cause hey, what's gonna win either way? So it's best to take the key and slow Scourge down. The Maxim was able to escape, and oh boy, that's some good stuff right there. So then it picks up with Noah, good old Noah, and we get an introduction to this character and his brother Chris. He is ex-military, and I enjoyed the characters. I liked him. I liked him. Now there was a whole thing with the security guard. Hey, what you mean by people? What do you mean if I hire somebody like you? What you mean by that? But overall, it was nothing serious, But he is ex-military, tried to get a job, can't get it, and then it turns out I was right. It is Tumar Noah. They're still in the car. Hey! All I said, it looked like that. The movie confirmed it. So Noah has his reason. He can't get any job and need to pay for his brother Chris medical bills. But with that, of course, the car they're gonna rob tonight is Mirage, Optimus Prime, because Dominique, who is a researcher, technically you call her an astrologist. Early in the film, we get introduced to her shortly after Noah, and her whole thing is, they just got a brand new order from Sudan, new artifacts, unless we get the whole Air Razor Maximum looking thing. And by her analyzing that, it falls apart, revealing one half of the transport key. And it shoots off a beam that human beings cannot see, but the Cybertronians can, which causes Scourge to show up, which also causes, hey, Optimus Prime sees this, hey, Autobots call in immediately. It was not too long after Trick of Mirage, Noah started to have doubts about robbing the car, and this is before he realized Mirage is a Transformer. He takes off, high-speed pursuit, And Noah started to give Mirage some advice. Hey, take the bridge. We get the whole scene from the trailer, and I would never expect it. Peter David, gotta give it to him. I never hated the guy. I never disliked him. I remember like when the trailers and stuff were coming out for the King of Staten Island, when he was playing a firefighter. I thought it was an interesting looking movie. I never sat down and saw it, but he really does pull it off. Mirage. Mirage is one of the best parts of the film. Right, he's excellent. And also another highlight, RC. I didn't know how much of a big of a role RC would play in the film. I'm not gonna act like she had some type of gigantic role, but she is there. And I liked RC character. I really do. She is a nice addition to the film. Bumblebee is as well. But yeah, and of course that leads to, hey, they show up to see Optimus Prime. You brought a human here. Oh yeah, about that. Will you see Optimus? Well, when you send out the call, he was already inside the car. Oh boy, I gotta admit, Mirage is one of the best parts of this movie. it's amazing. It's excellent. It's just like, hey. And then apparently RC can just scan Noah, go into the human database, and pull up his entire rap sheet. Ex-military, but was kicked out because of he had things to do. He doesn't exactly explain why he's thrown out, but he does tell when he was in an interview where hey, there was things going on with his family, his brother. The dude was like, hey, I don't care. Interview's canceled. I gotta contact the military people. They like what I heard. You ain't getting hired, fam. Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. But and then the whole deal is, alright, we need to go to the museum, like it's Transformers Prime, and we need to get this transwarp key. It can get the Autobots off the planet, and Optimus Prime can return back to the war and help out his buddies. But the whole problem is how we're gonna get in there, because RC like, hey, we just bust in there, it's gonna cause a problem to human beings. And Mirage like, hey, we could use Noah. And the way Mirage convinces Noah to do this, hey, what about money? Like, we got a reference to the classic F1 Mirage. Now, out of all the Transformers you've seen in live action, Mirage had to be the most unique one, with him able to just easily just switch from designs. Like, there's one point in the film he actually transformed into a dumpster. Not like a dump truck, like a trash truck. And Mirage pulled out some other things in this movie. He has to be the most unique Cybertronic we've ever seen on screen, even more unique than the Maximus. And it's just he's an interesting breed, man. Interesting breed. So they go through with the mission. Dominique's already there analyzing it, and she runs into Noah. Scourge is not too long on land, and you know things don't go out too well. They lose the transwarp key. Bumblebee gets stabbed right through his chest, get hit with some of that electricity. Now, they claim he's somewhat dead. You could argue he was in stasis lock. He was just put into that nice good old coma. But it's up to you what you want to believe. But hey, the next objective is we got to get down to Peru, because A-Razor comes in to save the day. Which is confirmed. She does not transform, but it's never implied that she don't have a robot mode. She just never does it. Like for the Maximus, like all of them, they don't transform until like the final battle. So just. But we get to the A-Razor thing later. But hey, A-Razor's there. We gotta go to Peru. In Stratosphere, oh my goodness. And when I saw this on the TikTok clip, I was just like, they're pulling off of Michael Bay. This man glands and he vomits. And Mirage like, I prefer to walk. Now, I don't know what type of experience these guys have with Stratosphere, because apparently Mirage does not like this guy. Because when RC's just like, well, he is a plane. No, not him. No, anybody but him. Let's take him to Peru. And Noah's like, since Optimus is so focused on saving his own, and his own people and getting a transport key going home, hey, we're going to get the key. We're going to stop Unicron from showing up and destroying the planet. We're going to destroy it. It's just like, wait, what? Yeah, Dominic, we're going to do this. Just look, hey, just point me where. You said the other piece got to be in Peru because of what you found. Look, we're going to do it, all right? We're going to do it. Just leave the rest up to me. And they got their own plans, because Optimus in this movie has some of the best character out of all of them. He really does feel like a G1 Optimus Prime. He really does. And then, like, early in the film, Optimus like, I don't trust the humans when they're doing the whole museum heist. And Bumblebee's like, you can't handle the truth. Because, like, even with Bumblebee and his interaction with the girl from the Bumblebee movie, Optimus like, well, you got helped out by one of them, but this is their planet, and, it's just like, hey, we're going to be here as long as we can, but we got to get out of here. And Bumblebee's like, you can't handle the truth. He played the clips from the movie, and Optimus like, Optimus like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like, you're gonna have to stop going to them drive-through. Oh my goodness. The only thing he's missing is playing basketball, and he's more or less G1 Prime to a certain degree. Oh my goodness, it really is an amazing movie. It really is. But they go down to Peru. All right, it's doing a festival. They gotta get the other half. They send Noah and Dominique to go do it. And I gotta admit, Noah does get some get back at Optimus. He's just like, hey. He don't. Optimus like he don't look like a soldier, and Noah's like, you don't look too much like one either. And Mirage cracks up, and he try to act like it's amazing. But there are some back and forth with Noah because Optimus does blame Noah for why the transport key was gone. But Noah's like, hey. If you're going down to Peru, I want to come. I gotta do this for my family and brother. But hey, I'm not gonna entrust you to do this by yourself, because you know you couldn't save your own planet. Jeez, Noah, you didn't have to cut so deep. You don't have to cut him so what key with Air Razor doing the festival. Dominique and Noah are going through the festival, and they're gonna do it. In the case that Terracon's gonna show up, because one part where Optimus, I said this is on the short side of the script part, is Optimus, the heist would have went on easily and just fine if the Terracons didn't show up, and if everybody was aware the Terracons was there. So this time, it turns out the transport key isn't there, and but there are some symbols. They jot down the symbols. The Terracons show up. Now there was one scene when Optimus runs in the Scourge. That's not in the film, so the whole behind the scene thing, not there. But as Dominic and Noah, cause like the whole thing is Scourge is here, and he thinks the Autobots already know what it is. So, so Scourge sent some freezers after Dominique and Trevor, and Noah, and they call for help. So the Autobots moves to help them, and Scourge like, oh, they just got the keys. No, Scourge. I gotta admit, Scourge is an amazing part of the movie. His tactics, his mindsets, and everything. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's the stuff that we've been missing from Megatron. It's just Scourge is a fantastic. I didn't think I was gonna like him, but I really did love him. I really did love him. As in, I even built up to the movie. It's like, all right, Scourge, but I really like Scourge, really do. But to a certain degree, if the character Tarn from the from the DJD. From the IDW comics worked for Unicron, he'll pretty much be Scourge. Like, they knock his face off and everything. But now, it's never revealed if he's some type of magical person, but he does have a real face under that mask. And it is implied by Unicron that Unicron did destroy his planet. So, too bad for our good old boy here. But that's where we get the whole highway scene. But it does confirm that I was right. Air Razor does end up getting killed. Now, Scourge affects her with a virus. She slowly transforms. So we meet the Maximus, and everybody get to meet each other. And how Optimus Prime will entrust the transport key to the human beings. And Optimus like, you trust the humans, sir? And then we'll kind of imply Primal's from the future, but not. It's a whole meeting Optimus Prime. He tells Air Razor that he's not what he expected him to be. I don't know from the context of the whole current day war, or it's implying a future type thing, who knows. But Optimus Prime also, another thing, Ron Perlman, you gotta give it to him. I had my doubts about him being Optimus Prime, but apparently he was able to bring it home. And if you actually hear him in the movie, he sounds pretty real. The dialogue and the script, he's an amazing Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime that's allowed to stand up on his own to be Optimus Prime. Ron Prime is pretty good, pretty good. But they introduced this whole thing where they could bring back Bumblebee, but Air Razor returns because of the Scourge infection. And sadly, this creates one of the most saddest scenes in the movie, where Air Razor ended up capturing Dominique, who had the transport key, because when the Terracons, they found where we are, because Air Razor's she's being affected by this virus. They're prepared for a fight, and Primal gives the other half to Dominique. Air Razor comes in after Noah is convinced by Optimus Prime not to destroy the other half of the key, because he was about to blow it in half, and Optimus was like, no, we don't gotta do it. And then Air Razor shows up, kidnaps Dominique, takes it to Scourge. Now, ironically, which is kind of funny. Scourge never met Optimus Primal. He only killed 8-Link. So when he see Primal, he's like, didn't I kill you already? Didn't I already kill you? He walks away, and Primal has to kill Air It is quite a sad, dramatic scene. It really does. It's sad to see it happen. And Noah and Optimus get this whole one-on-one type scene where they talk about it. But overall, the final battle of the movie, like, the movie's amazing. It really is. The movie is amazing. Did I hate Wheeljack? No. Seeing more Wheeljack scenes and clips, and actually seeing the film myself, no. No, I don't hate Wheeljack. No. No, not at all. Not at all. But he doesn't look like G1. No, he doesn't. But he still is a scientist. He still is smart. And I'm surprised Wheeljack didn't expect me to see what was wrong with him. But then again, yeah. But overall, he's still there. He plays a role, and I don't hate Wheeljack. And also another thing, with the whole hand cannons and things like that, I see some of that Transformer Prime influence with the whole Energon cannons thing. But who knows? But everybody, I will say this: Rhinox does not have one line of dialogue. None. Cheetor has like a few lines, at most 5, but Rhinox does not say anything at all. He has no dialogue. He does have an excellent action scene. He's just get up in there, especially when Primus says, "Maximus! Maximize!" Amazing scene. But Rhinox has no dialogue. No dialogue at all. So, and I'm not mad at it, but it's kind of strange, but no type of dialogue. But one prediction I got wrong. Mirage doesn't die, but he is able to give Noah a suit. Cause I want like Mirage had to die for Noah to get this suit that looks just like him, but no, he's alive, but he just combines around Noah. Now I don't know if there's a post-credit scene where Noah actually does put them back together, if that's a deleted scene or not, or what's happening. But we'll get to the ending scene. But overall, yeah. And I've seen some spoilers. Maybe Nightbird. I enjoyed Nightbird. When I just saw the final battle piece, I was like, maybe Nightbird don't have too many scenes in the movie. She does have a moderate amount of scenes. Some of the battle traps, I didn't know battle traps were gonna talk. He got like 3 lines of dialogue. Someone give me a real fight. Primal captured that mace ball, and later, with teaming up with Optimus, proceeds to beat this man to death. Such savagery. And Optimus like, hey, he was mine. He like, Primal just laughs it off. Just, ugh. The voice actor for Unicron, he does an alright good job. I didn't hate it. I didn't despise it. I actually enjoyed it. It didn't break anything at the movie. I didn't think he sounded odd. I do kind of wish the inside of Unicron. Well, heck, we never get a chance to see the inside of Unicron, but if they ever decides to further flesh him out, hope we get some of that more G1 looking insides. It don't have to be the same, but the whole how it's like this organic. It was just like this organic monsters type thing. Even with him destroying a planet, the Maximus planet, it looked alright. It didn't have the same impact when the Unicron destroyed Lip Node. Well, it didn't have the same look or feel. I wasn't expecting to hear a bunch of people screaming or anything like that, but it's just, I don't know. It was missing that weight that weight there. But overall, the final. Also, Terracon's dead. All of them gone. They gone. They gone, baby. They gone. But yeah, solid movie. Solid movie. I enjoyed it. But let's get on to that ending, right? So things go back to normal. Noah does the interview. Now I was informed that he was going to join Sector 7, but it turns out, there's going to be a crossover with G.I. Joe. Now, seeing the scene itself, the full scene, I did like how they go into it. Oh, he went down to Peru. I never mentioned Peru. No, he went down to Peru with the big guys and Elena. Like, what is this, man? I didn't like that scene, but I'm very, very mixed on the whole idea of G.I. Joe crossing Transformers. Cause you ever read those books? what happened with those books? Somehow the Autobots get butchered. This is one of the biggest thing I hate about the whole Transformers in general. I am tired of the Transformers getting killed so damn easily, and especially in the G.I. Joe crossover books, they just die like they're just nothing. There's just nothing. Like, you spend all these eons and eons, you got no type of protection, you just get taken down by a few tank rounds. Just no. Where's this futuristic technology? How'd I keep dying? Didn't you respect the Decepticons? Light work. Just outright extermination. Don't really happen. Somehow they're hacking the Shockwave, and they're taking over Shockwave and turning them into a his tank, and it just... Why is it every time they cross over a G.I. Joe, they're getting obliterated? Why? Every time. I won't paint all the crossover comics like that, but from the ones I've seen, they usually get killed and obliterated. That's not fun. It's like with some of the Predator comics, right? How am I supposed to feel anything for the Predator? Well, every time we see the Predator, he gets killed. Can we get one story where he wins? He get a successful hunt and that's it? Can we get that? What happened when this time the 1v1? You end up getting killed because you're just too much. Too much power, too much strength, too much everything. And you die. You get turned into a nice little sword enemy, and the movie's over. I'm tired of every Predator he getting killed. Come up with the feeling thing for. Well, I can't wait for the next movie. What, for you can see him die? Can we get one where he actually successfully killed what he's chasing? Jeez. But I don't know. But overall, without that scene, it's an amazing movie. I highly recommend to watch it. Amazing. It really is. Like, it really is. And then I heard other people saying, well, everything's generic. Stop it. Stop lying. The sound effects generics, that's a lie. Stop it. You're not even a fan of Transformers. You don't even like Transformers. And I'm tired of people who casually just watch Transformers or Marvel and think that, oh, we're big fans. No, you're not. You don't care. There's nothing. You just don't care. What are you talking about? When you watch 2 movies and you think you're some type of Marvel expert, stop it. You don't care for The Witcher. You don't care for all these other franchises. You're just milking this stuff for money and that's it. So shut up and stay in your corner. I really do hate that. I really do hate the whole thing. You watch a movie or two. I know everything about the thing. No, you don't. Stop it. If you want to talk about the movies, let's just talk about the movies. But don't sit here and act like you're some type of expert. Then you get violated, and then somehow, well, you're taking it too far. You gatekeep. Well, people gonna be people. That's all I say. And I hate people. But overall, easily get this movie a 9 out of 10. Easily. The movie's amazing. But this right here. But I was not expecting the movie. I went in there with moderate expectations. I wasn't expecting a dumpster fire, but I wasn't expecting to get what I got out of the trailer. I got that, then some, and it's just discouraged intelligence, the way he moved, the way he set things up. It's just like, hopefully, if we ever get a chance to see Megatron, can we adapt the all-hail Megatron storyline? Can we truly show the general public who don't watch Transformers like that why Megatron is the real deal? There's a reason why there's no other to replace him. There's a reason why he is the leader of the Decepticons and no one else can feel his shoes. Like Shockwave, depending on which incarnation, he chooses not to interfere. But overall, Megatron, he's the real deal. There's a reason why the matchup is Optimus and Megatron and not too many other people. And what I gotta admit, I do like with Transformer Prime, you had characters like Skyquake or Dreadwing, where I'm not folding over for you, Prime. No, that ain't happening. And they can actually contend with those big star characters, showing that, hey, the universe is just wrapped around 2 different characters. Hey, these 2 are great, but they're not unstoppable. They're not bulletproof, especially with Transformer Prime. When Megatron fought the Decepticon, he just like, took a lot out of him. Well, alright then, Prime, you're gonna shoot me now and bring me in. Optimus pulled out the gun. Bulkhead's like, do him in now, Prime. Do him in. The movie really is great. It really is great. It is an amazing film. I was not expecting Optimus Prime to be that good. I was not expecting Peter David as Mirage to be that good. That was... Ugh. A movie. I really do. I don't really see any problems or flaws with it. I really don't. Just don't. I just don't. Yeah. It's a whole different thing of movie, man. a whole different thing. You saw a few spoilers, you know, I was picking things here, picking there. But yeah, I didn't even like see the full movie. Amazing. Amazing, amazing film. And which, I will say, what is Wheel J doing down there in Peru anyway? But, this is an interesting question. But overall, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and, are you gonna see Rise of the Beast? But, overall, I saw it. I enjoyed it. It's an amazing, and I highly recommend you watch it. It is the best Transformer movie ever made to date. And like, comment, subscribe, and peace.